Before we dive in, if you're ready to find your purpose and transform your life, subscribe to this channel. This is where clarity, motivation, and real action meet. And if you're serious about never looking back, you need to be here. Life is too short to wander aimlessly. Most people drift from day to day, following routines they don't enjoy, doing work they don't love, and living a life that feels empty. They are distracted by noise, by other people's expectations, and by temporary pleasures. And deep inside, they feel the void, the nagging feeling that life should be bigger, more meaningful, more aligned with who they really are. That feeling is your purpose calling, but most people ignore it. They let fear, doubt, and comfort decide their path. Finding your purpose is not about waiting for a magical sign. It's not about hoping the universe whispers it in your ear. Purpose is discovered through exploration, reflection, and action. It is built on asking yourself honest questions. What drives me? What excites me? What would I do even if I weren't paid? These are not casual questions. They are the compass for your life. Your purpose is hidden inside you, waiting to be uncovered. And the first step is to stop looking outside for validation and start looking inward. Most people confuse comfort with security. They stay in jobs they hate because it feels safe. They stay in relationships that drain them because leaving feels uncertain. They stay stuck because purpose is scary. It challenges everything. Purpose demands courage. Purpose demands that you take risks, embrace uncertainty, and step into the unknown. If you want to find it, you must be willing to feel uncomfortable. Growth and clarity never happen in comfort zones. Purpose is not a vague dream. It is not some far-off fantasy. It is a mission, a reason for being that energizes you, even in struggle. The moment you find it, you will know. You will wake up early, eager to take action. You will feel alive even in the hardest moments. You will stop chasing what others think is important and start chasing what your soul knows is meaningful. That is why so many people fail. They chase motivation instead of meaning. They chase temporary highs instead of enduring purpose. Motivation fades. Purpose is found in action, not thought. You cannot meditate your way into clarity. You cannot read books or watch speeches and magically find it. You must try, fail, explore, and learn. Every failure, every misstep, every wrong turn teaches you something. Even the detours guide you closer to the road meant for you. The key is to never stop moving, never stop experimenting, and never stop listening to that quiet voice that says, there is more for you. Once you take the first step toward your purpose, life changes. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop wasting energy on distractions. You stop listening to the doubts and opinions that once held you back. You stop settling for mediocrity, because when your purpose becomes clear, every decision aligns, every action becomes meaningful, every struggle becomes a lesson, and every day you move forward with unstoppable momentum. Finding your purpose is not a one-time event. It is a journey. But the sooner you start, the sooner clarity arrives. Stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop letting fear dictate your life. Take one step today, one small action that moves you toward discovery. Journal, experiment, volunteer, explore, learn, and reflect. Each step builds a map that leads you closer to the life you were born to live. Purpose is freedom. Purpose is clarity. Purpose is courage. And once you find it, you will never look back. Before we continue, if you're serious about discovering your purpose and finally living a life that excites you every single day, subscribe to this channel now. Hit that button because this is the place where you stop drifting and start building the life you were meant to live. If you follow this guidance, clarity and confidence will replace confusion and doubt, and you will never look back. Finding your purpose can feel overwhelming at first. You may ask yourself, am I on the right path? How do I know if I'm moving in the right direction? The truth is, the universe gives you signs if you are paying attention. Here are 5 unmistakable signs that you are on the right path. 1. Time feels different. When you are moving towards your purpose, hours pass differently. You become so absorbed in what you're doing that time seems to disappear. Work doesn't feel like work. Learning doesn't feel like a chore. Even challenges and setbacks feel meaningful because they are part of the journey. If you feel in the zone or fully alive when pursuing something, it is a strong signal that it aligns with your purpose. 2. You feel drawn, not forced. Purpose is magnetic. You don't force it. It draws you in. You feel a pull towards certain actions, experiences, or ideas that you can't ignore. These are not random. They are your soul signaling what matters most to you. If something keeps showing up in your thoughts, passions, or dreams, pay attention. That pull is a sign. 3. Obstacles energize you. Most people quit when life gets hard, but when you are on the right path, challenges fuel you instead of discouraging you. You learn faster, work harder, and find creative solutions. Struggles feel like stepping stones rather than dead ends. This is because your purpose is bigger than your fear. It gives you resilience, persistence, and clarity. 4. You inspire yourself and others. When you align with your purpose, your energy changes. You feel alive, confident, and driven. Your excitement becomes contagious, inspiring others without trying. People naturally notice your passion and commitment. You become a source of light and motivation, a signal that you are doing what you were meant to do. 5. Small wins matter more than recognition. If you are chasing purpose, external rewards like praise, money, or fame no longer define your satisfaction. Instead, the small victories, learning something new, overcoming a fear, helping someone, or taking consistent action, become deeply fulfilling. The joy comes from progress, growth, and alignment, not validation. Understanding these signs is important, but recognizing them is not enough. You must act on them. If you see one or more of these signs in your life, lean in, double down. Stop ignoring the messages your life is sending you. The moment you commit fully to following these signs, your purpose begins to crystallize, and clarity replaces confusion. Here's a truth most people never realize. Purpose is not about perfection. You will stumble, you will make mistakes, you will question yourself. That is normal. What matters is that you keep moving forward, guided by the signs above. Every step you take brings you closer. Every misstep teaches you. Every challenge strengthens you. And once you start following these signs consistently, something extraordinary happens. You stop looking back. So if you've been drifting, confused, or unsure, start noticing the signs. Commit to action. Trust your instincts. Follow the pull that energizes you. And remember, every great life begins with a single, intentional step toward purpose. Because once you find it, your path becomes unstoppable, and you will never look back. Before we dive in, if you want to stop drifting through life and start living with clarity and unstoppable focus, subscribe to this channel now. Hit that button, because this is where you stop settling, stop hesitating, and start building the life you were meant to live. Every word you hear here is a step closer to the purpose that's waiting for you, a purpose you will never abandon once discovered. Discovering your purpose is a journey of self-exploration, reflection, and action. It starts with asking the right questions. Don't ask, "What should I do?" Ask, "Who am I meant to become?" Your purpose is less about tasks and more about identity. It is the version of yourself that contributes, inspires, and thrives in a way that only you can. To find it, you need to uncover what energizes you, what challenges you, and what leaves you feeling fulfilled even when it's difficult. Step 1. Explore your passions deeply. Make a list of things that excite you, that make you lose track of time, that make your heart race. It doesn't matter if it seems impractical or unusual. Passion is the fuel that lights the path to purpose. The more you explore, the more patterns emerge. Over time, you'll notice recurring themes. These are clues pointing towards your unique contribution to the world. Step 2. Analyze your strengths and talents. What are you naturally good at? What skills come easily to you while others struggle? Purpose is often found at the intersection of passion and talent. If you can combine what you love with what you excel at, you create impact effortlessly. Don't ignore what comes naturally to you. Your strengths are signals from your own potential. Step 3. Look at the impact you want to leave. Ask yourself, when I am gone, what difference do I want to have made? Purpose is rarely selfish. It involves contribution, influence, or transformation. The more your actions create meaningful change for yourself and others, the more aligned you are with your purpose. This is where motivation becomes permanent, because the impact of your purpose gives energy even when everything else feels hard. Step 4. Take action immediately. Purpose is discovered in motion. You can reflect, journal, meditate, and plan, but nothing substitutes actual effort. Test, experiment, explore, fail fast, learn faster. Every attempt, even the unsuccessful ones, narrows your path and sharpens your clarity. Action builds confidence, and confidence reveals the next step. Waiting for clarity before acting is the biggest trap. Start moving, and clarity will follow. Step 5. Commit relentlessly. Once you find a direction that aligns with your passion, strengths, and impact, commit with no hesitation. You will face doubt, criticism, and fear. Some days will feel impossible, but a committed heart does not waver. It persists, it adapts, it endures. The moment you decide to commit fully, you give your purpose the power to transform your life. Step 6. Design your life around your purpose. Remove distractions, negative influences, and unnecessary noise. Protect your time, align your habits, relationships, and environment with your mission. Purpose is fragile in a chaotic life. Structure amplifies it. When every decision reflects your purpose, you live intentionally rather than reactively. You stop drifting, you start leading your own life. And here's the most important truth. Once you commit, you never look back. The fear of failure fades. Regret disappears. You no longer care about what others think, or about temporary comfort, or about comparing yourself. Purpose gives you courage. Purpose gives you energy. Purpose gives you direction. It becomes your anchor in chaos, your compass in uncertainty, and your fuel when motivation disappears. Remember, the world doesn't need another distracted, aimless person. It needs you, aligned, driven, unstoppable. Your purpose is not a luxury. It is your responsibility. And the moment you find it, pursue it, and commit to it, your life changes forever. Because purpose is more than a goal. Purpose is a reason to wake up excited every single day. Purpose is freedom. Purpose is power, and once you find it, you will never look back. Finding your purpose is thrilling, but it's not always easy. Fear and doubt are inevitable. They will whisper in your ear, what if you fail? What if this isn't the right path? What if you're not ready? These are not signs that you should stop. They are signs that you are growing. Every step outside your comfort zone triggers fear, and every fear you face is proof that you are moving towards something meaningful. The first truth to embrace is that fear is natural, but it is also temporary. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action despite fear. Every successful person you admire has felt fear. Every trailblazer has faced doubt. The difference is that they acted anyway. They understood that fear is the mind's way of testing your commitment. And the moment you act, fear begins to shrink and confidence grows. Doubt is another obstacle. It makes you question yourself, your decisions, and your potential. But doubt is a liar. It thrives when you focus on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. The antidote to doubt is small, consistent action. Every step you take toward your purpose, no matter how tiny, proves to yourself that you are capable. Momentum crushes doubt faster than any pep talk ever could. Here's a practical strategy to overcome both fear and doubt. Break your goals into micro actions. Don't focus on the mountain. Focus on the next step. Write one page, make one phone call, try one new thing. When you focus on small wins, fear loses its power, and doubt is replaced with progress. Each step creates confidence, and confidence fuels courage. Another key point: surround yourself with support, not skepticism. Your environment shapes your mindset. If everyone around you doubts you, your own self-belief will falter. Seek mentors, peers, or communities that encourage growth, provide honest feedback, and remind you of your potential. Purpose thrives when nurtured in a positive environment. Most importantly, understand this: failure is part of the process. You will stumble, you will make mistakes, you will take wrong turns, but failure is not a signal to quit. It is a teacher. Every failure provides clarity. Every setback sharpens your understanding. Every misstep guides you closer to your purpose. If you learn to embrace failure as feedback rather than rejection, fear loses its grip entirely. Finally, commit to forward movement. Action is the ultimate antidote to fear and doubt. The more you act, the less power fear has over you. The more you act, the louder your confidence becomes. And the more you act, the closer you get to living your purpose fully. So remember this clearly: fear is temporary, doubt is optional, and action is non-negotiable. Purpose requires courage, but courage is built through doing. Step after step, day after day, action after action. That is how you overcome fear and doubt and claim the life you were meant to live. Because when you fully embrace your purpose, fear turns into fuel, doubt turns into clarity, and from that moment onward, you will never look back. Before we continue, if you are ready to stop drifting and start living every day with purpose, subscribe to this channel now. Hit that button because this is where your journey stops being theoretical and starts becoming real. Every habit you build now brings you closer to the life you were meant to live, a life of clarity, power, and unstoppable momentum. Purpose is not discovered and then magically lives on its own. Purpose must be acted on daily. It must be embedded into your routines, decisions, and habits. Without daily habits, purpose remains a dream, a someday thought, a vague idea. But when you turn purpose into consistent action, it becomes unstoppable. The first step is designing your morning around purpose. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Wake up with intention, not just alarm clocks. Begin with a ritual that aligns with your purpose, whether it's journaling, reading, exercising, meditating, or planning your key actions. This is your foundation. When your mornings reflect your purpose, your entire day aligns with it. Next, structure your day around your mission. Identify the 3 most important tasks that push you towards your purpose and do them first. Avoid distractions, social media, and low-value tasks that drain your energy. When your actions are deliberate, momentum builds naturally. Consistency and high-value work compounds faster than random bursts of effort ever could. Another key habit is reflecting and learning daily. Take time each evening to review what worked, what didn't, and what you can improve. Purpose grows through learning, not passive expectation. Every mistake, every challenge, and every win is data. Use it to refine your path. Reflection transforms experience into wisdom and ensures your purpose is always moving forward. Energy management is crucial. Align your activities with your peak energy. Work on your most meaningful tasks when your mind is sharp and your body is alert. Rest, eat, and recover strategically so you can perform at your highest level consistently. Discipline without energy leads to burnout. Purpose without energy leads to frustration. Both must be managed intentionally. Surround yourself with influence that supports your mission. Your environment is the invisible hand that either lifts you up or drags you down. Fill your life with people, resources, and experiences that inspire, challenge, and push you forward. Cut out habits, relationships, and media that distract from your purpose. Your environment must reflect the life you are building, not the life you're escaping. Finally, commit to a lifetime of small, consistent actions. Purpose is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Every choice you make, every step you take, every decision to act or not act compounds. When you do even small things consistently, you create unstoppable momentum. That is how you turn purpose into power. That is how you build a life so aligned and meaningful that looking back is no longer an option. Here's the truth. Most people search for purpose but never take it seriously enough to act daily. They wait for inspiration, motivation, or external approval. You cannot afford to wait. Purpose demands execution. Purpose demands discipline. Purpose demands courage. And the moment you commit fully, integrate it into your habits, and honor it every single day, your life transforms. Because purpose is not a one-time discovery, it's a lifetime of intentional living. A lifetime of daily choices that align your actions with your deepest why. And when your life reflects your purpose every day, you will never, ever look back.